guys? Hey, happy Friday to you. Uh, been kind of working our way through our school athletic things, and I'm just going to call it, your daily E's right now. Coming from the E never comes off. You got your different pieces: encouragement, earn, excellence, effort, uh, endurance, and then early for Exeter time. So, yesterday we talked about encouragement, about encouraging each other, and making it worth your time and your energy, but not necessarily it's about you, it's about helping other people out. Um, and then we've got our earn, our excellent, our effort, endurance, and Exeter time. And every day I don't know which one I'm going to do, and I just kind of wait to kind of see what pops up, or when I read it in the morning, and kind of get up early and sit there and wait for the daylight to come out. It's a little daylight outside. You can see it out my garage windows. I think today I want to talk about effort. I think this is our number 2. Because, one of the things we talk about all the time, especially with my teams, classroom's a little different. It's a little different. That's a whole other video. But, encourage everyone every day. That's it. Everyone, every day. Encourage everyone every day. You do that, and that's going to change the way things happen and the way things do. Now, you got to have effort to do it. You got to give effort. And that means I keep asking you guys a question: what are you going to do about it? Like, a lot of people, I had a video chat yesterday with four people from one of my classes. All my classes, there's video chats on the calendar. We'll get together for whoever wants to talk. But we talked a little bit about school, but mostly we talked about questions and about the situation. But you got to do something about it. You got to get together. And the biggest thing was, I'm bored. I don't know what to do. Well, you guys are all smart. You're smarter than you give yourself credit for. And if you start encouraging each other every day, and then you make an effort to do something, and that's the key piece. You got to make an effort to do something about your situation. You can complain about the situation. You can be in the situation. We talked about yesterday, hope at the end of the tunnel situation. Well, you got to do something about it. You got to have an effort. You got to do something. You guys are realizing right now it's one day at a time, and that's my best advice for you guys right now, is that you have to deal with this thing one day at a time. You can't do it any more than that. You can't worry about what's going to happen, because we don't know. The weight of tomorrow will slow you down today. So I want to keep these right around 5 minutes, so I'm going to kind of keep moving. So remember, our attitude is everything. We got to stay positive. We got to keep moving through this. We got to encourage each other, and it's tough times sometimes, when people are down, but you got to be encouraging. You got to give people hope, and you got to do something about it. And now we have our effort. So our effort is the next thing that we have to have. And you have to have effort to get out of the slump and make the situation its best. So right now, next week, we're doing, ASB is doing a virtual spring week. I think it's a great idea. They are making efforts to be encouraging to people. You guys have to make an effort to help them out. So my thing to you guys is make sure you're making an effort to do what you can to make the best out of the situation. So you can go back and tell people, yesterday somebody on the chat said, I'm going to tell people I lived through my grandkids, I'm going to live through the toilet paper crisis of 2020. That's great. That's a great attitude. You lived through it. You can tell them about all the cool things that you did, even though school was not in session. So just make sure that you're giving that effort to have the great attitude, to have the encouragement. But you know what? There's something in this thing. We before me. That nobody ever talks about. This is a big part of these 6 things right here. We before me. You're going to do something for somebody else, the we part. You have to be focusing on somebody else. That's the idea for the encouragement and the effort. This effort has to be for somebody else. It has to be. And you make decisions based on what will help other people, especially school. I mean, ultimately, you have to watch out for yourself, but if you start making decisions, what's going to help everybody right now? You know, ASB jumped in there and said, you know what, we're going to give something a try. They're making an effort about us, about EUHS. Not just them, not just themselves and what situation they're in. ESN, don't forget to watch your ESN. Sorry, EQN, the Exeter Quarantine News. Make sure you're doing it. Those people are making efforts. But that's only a few of you. You guys got to do more. People have to do more. You know why? Because it's not about us right now. It's about the seniors. Okay? Our seniors need us to make an effort. Our seniors need us to be encouraging. Our seniors need us to be doing something about it. So, just remember, one day at a time. Don't let the weight of the next day. That includes seniors. Don't worry about graduation. I know it. You're like, whatever. Don't worry about graduation. Whatever happens is going to happen. You can't control it. Don't worry about yearbook. Don't worry about any of that stuff. What's going to happen with all that? Worry about today. What effort am I going to give today? What encouragement am I going to give today? Keep your attitude straight. EUHS is starting to do the we. EQN, our ASB doing the spring week next week. Get involved. I know. Get involved through the video chats. And remember, it's about the seniors right now. It's about the seniors. They're on their last ride. We need to make it the best possible way we can in our current situation. We can't control the situation, but we control what we do with the situation. Effort today, encouragement. We, EUHS, get involved in spring week. Watch EQN. I appreciate those people for doing that. It's about the seniors right now. And you know what? Keep your attitude straight. And I will see you back here on Monday, guys. Sorry, it was a little longer.